Alright, so I just got a new pistol. It came in the mail from Kyairsoft, and I have gotten it through a contest they had for who got the most likes by basically advertising on their page. And so it's the Tech P99, and it's their newest pistol, and it's really solid. There's almost no slide wobble. The plastic is really high quality. Now, I haven't been able to shoot this yet, but from the looks of it, the hop up and the way the nozzle is, it looks similar to a Glock. So the Glock TM design or the Wii design, which are basically the same. It all looks very similar to a Glock, and I'll get into that later. So I expect good things from performances in terms of shooting. Now, the gun operates, again, similar to a Glock. Even the magazine looks pretty similar to a Glock. It also looks similar to I guess it looks closer to what is it? A M9 mag, because of this cut, or maybe a 1911 mag, but it's a little thick for that. So even though it's airsoft, it has the ammo counters here. Now, of course, you can't have holes because this is where gas is held. If it focuses. It'll focus. There it is. And it also has the real ammo for. I don't think it should be caliber. It should just say 9mm. I'm not sure why they have it on here like that, because on the gun itself, on the slide, it actually says 9x19, like it should, and it has a unique serial number. I believe it's unique. I'm not sure what the little thing is right there, the little emblem, because I'm pretty sure that's not the Walther symbol, but if it is, I'm stupid. Even on here, I believe Walther is Austrian or German. It's somewhere in Europe. This looks like German to me. So obviously it says warning, read safety manual. And on the grip it has the Wii thing. I don't know why they put the Wii IE thing. They have it on their weird Glock slides as well. See right there, Wii IE or whatever it is. I don't know. It's kind of strange, but you'll never see that. It also says made in Taiwan here. Of course, I'm pretty sure the real ones aren't made in Taiwan, but Wii is. And that attests to the quality, because Taiwan is not a bad place to have stuff made as opposed to, say, mainland China. I believe the order goes like mainland China, Hong Kong, and then Taiwan in terms of quality control. Of course, Wii has a bad rep for having bad quality control, but they've fixed that obviously with this. So moving up on the frame, you have this trigger, and it's really interesting because I did some research on with Hiccup45, and he's a great YouTuber, does real gun reviews, and the way this trigger works is that when it's cocked, it has this much slack, and you might think that that's bad because it's a mushy trigger, but this is actually how it's made, so there's no accidental discharges, say like a Glock might have, because it's only one action. Whereas with this, when you shoot, you hear how it's basically double action. And there's no safety on this, not even a trigger safety like Glocks. And so it's actually a really good design, because you can have it locked and loaded, but then you're not cocked. So then it acts basically as a safety, because you got probably a 9 or 12 pound trigger pull here before it goes. And an extended trigger guard, pardon me, likely for gloves or people with really fat fingers. Now I have really skinny fingers, so that's not an issue. I can fit 3 fingers in here, but it's a good design. The sights are white. I don't believe they're night sights, but they are very well painted. I'll try to get a view on the back ones as well, if my phone allows. Yep, and they are indented, so they won't like scratch off just from simple usage. Now something really cool about this, especially for airsoft, that I really liked, is that right here, you see how it's like sticking out a little bit and it's red? That is actually to tell you if you're cocked or not. And it's really cool because it works. Now sometimes I've noticed that when I cock it manually, it doesn't work, and I'll see how that works when I when I actually shoot it, if it is consistent. But as you can see, it just went back into its position, and so when I do it again, it goes forward again. I thought that was really cool and nice of Wii to put in. This is also, I believe, to tell you if a round is in for the real one, but I don't believe it does anything. Yeah. And that might also be what this is. It is just a really nice pistol. So again, going back to how it's similar to Glock. Let me focus again to make sure it's good. Just like on a Glock, you pull down 2 tabs and your slide comes off. Just like that. Now in here, again, like a Glock. The spring is similar to a Glock, or not the spring, but the guide rod in the design where it has this little cut in the, I guess this is a bearing? I don't know what you'd call this, a C-clip that goes on here. And that's so that you can get this in easy. So you take it on this side, if it focuses, and you get more space that way as opposed to this where you're stopped more. And then for the barrel, now this is what I was talking about. The nozzle really wants to stick to the hop-up, which is really good because you can get better gas efficiency, more FPS. It's just how a gun should function. A lot of guns don't actually have that stock. Now, here's the barrel, and compared to a Glock hop-up, I'm not sure if I have a Glock hop-up actually. I don't have one on me. It's really similar to a Glock hop-up, and the barrel as well is also extremely similar to Glock, which is really cool. Now, of course, it's not a copy of Glock because it functions much differently, as you can see with the whole trigger thing. This is just how they decided to make the barrel and get a better look at the trades or whatever, I guess you could say right there. If it focuses. There it is. So, number 19001007. And it is just really nice. I was very impressed when I got this. I came out of the box and I was like, wow, this is really solid. My dad held it really solid. Because my dad is somewhat interested in airsoft just because of the craftsmanship they require at times. And just cool stuff. Terms of the frame, if it focuses again, there it is. So I have not taken it apart yet, but this is how it works. Really simple design, just cocked, boom. You got your really small slide lock right here. I wouldn't even use it as a slide release at this point because it's so small. It would just be a pain to try to do. It's because you get no room to press it down, basically. All this looks really similar to a Glock. This is how Glock rails look. It's not the same, but it looks really similar as if you made something from Glock and put it into a different frame. I'm not sure what this does. I think this might be part of the whatever actuates that piece in the back for the cocked indicator. But it is just a really good design and really simple as well, because simplicity, of course, you get less moving parts and it works well. And to put it back together, you just put the slide on, of course, if it wants to work with me. There we go. Now here's what I'm talking about with the slide lock. You get no room to push it. Sure you can, but I mean, I'm doing it on video and slowly, and I couldn't push it down as you saw. I had to redo it. Now the slide is really heavy. I don't know if you could see how it's recoiling forward, but it is certainly heavy and well built. Something that I thought was also really nice of Wii to do is this, as you can see, it's a separate piece. That's because the gun comes with multiple back straps right here, or I guess grips, interchangeable, and they're all different for your hand. This is the stock one with this beaver tail type thing, and I will change it on camera because it's really simple to do actually. So there's a pin right here Simple, you just pop that out. It doesn't take a lot of force, as you can see. Just a little compression pin. And your grip angles off like that. And the little tab goes up in there and then down here. I mean, if you want to be weird and shoot like this, go ahead. But for normal people, what you do is you kind of put that right there first and put that there, the bottom. And the reason you do it that way is because if you do it the other way, you can't really get it in because it's stuck. So there you go. So if you want this grip, by all means. Or if you want the stock one, it depends on how it fits your hand. This one right there. Boom. I think that in terms of looks, this looks really cool because it's thicker. But I have to say, for my hands, my really skinny hands, I think I prefer this. In terms of comfort and also me being able to shoot without moving the gun at all. Or mostly. It's kind of hard on camera because I'm not holding it properly. But and as you can see, when I do that, the cocked indicator comes up for a second because, of course, it is cocked for a second. Put the pin back in. You actually can just do it with your hands. It's a little sharp, but a little pain. Didn't kill anyone. Try to get it in a little bit better. There we go. And that's the Wii P99. Really satisfied with it. And I think that this is worth the money. Coming from Wii, I expect to see upgrades coming out for it. And word coming out that this thing is really nice because it really is. It's a great gun in terms of external quality, and I can't wait to shoot it. So yeah.